All right, people, here we are, gathered. These beautiful ladies have anchored me today. And what do they want to talk about? Well, Aisha is my friend, and she talks about love. Because love is in the air. It's February 14, you all know that. And she wants to talk about something amazing with me and Nicole. Well, we're here today to make this show a perfect time with Aisha. Aisha, let's hear, what is it that you want to say to us about?
Love is in the air, you just said it.
Yeah.
So, I just want us to discuss about dates.
Dates.
Sex on the first date. Yes or
Ooh.
no?
Very hot topic.
I know, right?
Well, I think ladies first. What do you think?
Personally, I think it's not okay to have sex on the first date because it's losing all respect for yourself. I think in order to have sex with somebody, there has to be something there, you have to have a bond with them, you have to know them. So I think for me, first date, having sex, no.
You say no. How about you, Richard?
First, before I go straight to the answer that I have in mind, I like to really talk about the word sex. Do you know, oftentimes, ladies, we misinterpret sex.
Okay. Wow.
Because a lot of ladies think about sex physically.
Okay.
I'll get down to it. I'm sure we're getting a little bit confused there. We think about sex physically, but for you to actually engage a guy, the kind of guy that I know that I'm made of, you have to not only physically make love to the person or physically make love, have sex with the person, but you have to psychologically make love to the person or have sex with the person.
This is deep.
You have to psychologically want to impact the person. Trust me, if you do not put yourself in such a position that you're mentally going to be making love to a man, you're going to end up like he used me and dumped me.
Wow.
But if you mentally make love to a man, he will come running back. It doesn't have to do with your beauty, it doesn't have to do with your height, it doesn't have to do with anything, but it has to do with your width. It has to do with what do you have to bring on the table. It's not about the makeup, it's not about your beauty, it's not about your curves. It's about how mentally you can engage this man. So when you think about sex on the first date, think about sexually, mentally having sex with a man in such a way that he will come back.
Okay, let me stop you right there. What
Yes.
do you mean by mentally? What do you mean by making love
Mentally.
mentally?
Well, what I mean by making love mentally is
Did you understand it, Nico?
okay. I'll come down a little bit on it. What I mean by making love mentally is this. Oftentimes, the ladies that we get these days, the young girls that we get these days, even the older ones that we get these days, they think only what they see in the mirror about themselves. And they think that's enough for them. The physical attraction.
But it's important as well.
Well, it's important, but again, too, beyond that physical attraction, you have to have something upstairs. If you don't have something upstairs, then you cannot keep a guy. So when you have something upstairs, you can be with a guy for the next 2 weeks, 1 month, 6 months, 1 year, without him having physical sex with you, but he'll be very satisfied.
But this is experience talking,
I'm
right?
telling you. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Because again, the way the mind of the guy works is the way you prepare yourself towards the guy. The guy sees what you come with on the plate, and that's what he decides to take. So
You kind of have a point, like, you're basically saying first impressions, like, count.
yeah,
But I agree with that.
Wow.
You-
This is deep.
yeah,
You see, we women, we don't see it that way.
that's true. That's true. Because basically, beyond that first impression, when a guy comes to you, whether you like it or not, every healthy, functioning guy thinks sex all the time. Yes.
That we know that.
24
We know
hours
that.
of the day and beyond that, we think sex and talk sex all the time.
Okay.
But again, amongst those same guys, there are some that want something beyond just the sex. They want something for a keep. And whether you like it or not, hello guys, if you like, prosecute me after this. The guys are the babies, and the ladies are the chairmen. They are the in charge, people in charge.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Once you know your guy, you can manipulate the guy the way you want. That's true.
Interesting.
But the only thing is that sometimes the manipulation comes with the girls either becoming dangerous or crafty or intelligent. Anyway, so we're talking about sex at the first date. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see anything too good about it.
Wow.
Yes.
I was never thought you would say that. I'm shocked.
Well,
Actually.
that's the truth. You can never know me enough. So
Wow, I would expect you to say no.
now, you see, the truth about it is, for me, my point is, it all depends on both of you. Sex, as a matter of fact, is becoming overrated. It is. It is overrated. Now, because it's overrated, we kind of put so much attention on the sex. And whether you like it or not, I don't know who has ever had this marathon sex that lasted for over 20 minutes.
But back in the days, it was taboo. Sex, even talking about sex is taboo. Talk less of,
Well, yeah, it's back in the days. We don't live in the old age anymore. Back in the days, one of us are originally from Africa.
Right.
Back in the days, you probably be tying a piece of cloth around your chest and be walking around without makeup and all that. Back in the days, I would have my armpit hairs washing out like. There's not any package then. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure back in the days, over here too, a lot of things were not the way it is right now. So things are more computerized now, and life is more on a fast lane. Things are beginning to improve.
But don't you think that sex is something personal? It's an act that you can't be doing it with everybody and anyhow. Don't you believe that, or don't?
Well, first, when you say everybody and anyhow, but you still have to do it with somebody. And that person before the time was somebody.
But it's somebody that you get to know.
Yeah, it's somebody that you get to know. How long does it take you to know somebody?
It takes a while.
2 years?
2 years. Now, at the end of the day, let me say something.
Why not 2 years?
Okay. You guys guess this wonderful, but I asked a question.
Right.
Without being personal.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been on a date before. You've had a relationship before.
Yeah.
Not once. Okay, so presently, your present relationship, if it wasn't your first relationship. It started at a time and ended at a time, right? Everything about life starts at a point. There's a time to be born, and there's a time to go, and there's a time to die. Whether we like it or not.
Uche, you're too deep. You're going too deep. This is.
But it's the truth.
Wow.
It's the truth. So whether you postpone it, you delay it, you drag it, what's going to happen is going to happen when the time comes.
Okay, so now I know that many women now will be saying, okay, if I give myself to a man on my first date, how is he going to see me after that?
Well, first,
I think that's one thing that is behind every woman's mind.
Yeah.
Is to think that, okay, if I decide to myself, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it with it, right? How is gonna see me tomorrow? Will I be able to face the person tomorrow? Will it be the same thing tomorrow? Is he not gonna call me HOE? Because right now this is the word that we use. So this is what's going on for women's mind. Well, I think so.
What do you think?
I think you pretty much have a point. I mean, nowadays a lot of people think like, well, what is that person going to think of me? Is my judgment to it? And a lot of people get called like, home, like after having sex, first date, stuff like that. So I think, as for us, it's kind of hard. Like, if a guy goes on a first date and goes and has sex with anyone,
So now the point is, do you look of what people are going to say?
Pretty much, yeah. Because I mean, if you're going to give yourself out that easy, they're going to treat you like you're easy. You know what I mean? But like I said, I think nowadays the problem is if a girl gives herself out too easy and has sex on the first day, they get called names and everyone's really judgmental to them. Whereas if a guy was to go out and give herself, they'll be rated for it like highly by their friends or whoever it is. You know, they go and tell.
Can I ask a question? We're looking at this thing from the female point of view. But let me let you guys know the male point of view. If I'm in a relationship with you and you kept yourself for 2 years before sex, and eventually you're ready for sex, and I tell you I'm not ready, how will you feel?
I will feel look at the way.
Huh?
I will feel look at the way.
You will not?
No.
Not true.
Why?
See, I don't know. If you're waiting that long,
Because sometimes you might not be on the same pace. Do you understand? Do you know where I'm coming from?
She wanted to say something. Yeah.
Sorry.
like if you saved yourself for that long period of time, like that much respect for yourself, then I think you truly be happy, you know, to have like more to wait longer, you know. So
Can a man say no?
Of course, yes.
personally, that's
Really?
what I was gonna say. Can a man ever say no?
No.
Yes. Yes.
No, it's because you're mature. That's why you're saying this.
Yes. A man can say no.
Oh, Uche, please. You have some young boys out there. They can't say no. Sorry.
But again, let me ask you a question. As a lady, would you rather go out with somebody that's going to intellectually impact on you, or would you rather go out with somebody that is going to be sagging?
Okay. You see now, I think that
Because
your
when we,
question-
because when we talk about this sex on the first date, you have to also relate to the kind of person that you're going out with. Do you understand? Trust me, there's a full adult that you will be with because of the way he carries himself. The thing about sex is like an opium. It's like a drug.
right?
If he catches you, he takes over your entire being. That you might not be able to know what you're doing until you're done. Because first is, see how the mind works, or the whole body works. The eye sees, he appreciates. The ear hears, when he talks, he probably talks well. The mind begins to think he has a lot of respect around him. He comes out looking clean and maybe packaged. He might not necessarily have money.
Okay.
And lastly, he respects the lady. Now, you go on a date. You want to ready. Well, the date moved on from one stage to the other to one cozy environment. It's from one kiss to the other thing. And trust me, you may end up enjoying it. And at the end of the day, you're not going to think about it as dates, sex on the first date.
So how would you call it then?
You see, the truth of the thing is, the name of the game is don't get caught. If not, everybody plays it. At that point in time, you won't be able to answer yourself this thing that you're asking me. You wouldn't even want to think about it. You just be feeling, there was so much butterfly in your system that you don't even want to think about. Did it ever happen or it didn't happen? Or you just
You
look
won't
at.
think of tomorrow. You believe that women won't think of the day after tomorrow
You will only think about the day after tomorrow.
when it's done.
When, not when it's done, when you begin to see something contrary to what you have thought that gets you off your feet. But if it works out well and continuously, you have not met guys who would worship you like next to God.
Oh Lord!
You will not remember whether it's sex on the first date or sex on the first minute.
Really?
Trust me. Trust me. Because you know what? First and foremost is that in your heart you have peace. That's what matters to you. What is in a relationship if not peace of mind? What is in it?